My dear child, this is not just another message. This is about your sister. And I want you to pay attention, not just because I am your God, but because your spirit already knows that something has been feeling off for a while. You've sensed it. You've seen those small things, those unspoken glances, those sudden changes in her behavior. You brushed them off, didn't you? You told yourself it's nothing. But I'm here to tell you today, it is something. And it's about to surface in a way that will shake your heart and challenge your faith. Please, don't take this lightly. I see all things, what's done in light and what's buried in darkness. And there's something about your sister that is no longer hidden in heaven. Her actions, though silent on the surface, have been echoing across the spiritual realm. The angels have heard it. And now, I'm asking you to open your heart to what's coming. Because what has been concealed is about to be revealed. This is the kind of moment where a soul can either rise in strength or fall into confusion. But not you. Not now. Because I'm holding your hand through this. There is a conversation your sister had, behind closed doors, that you need to know about. But I won't just drop the truth into your lap. I will guide you step by step. You may already feel that she's hiding something personal, something painful, something connected to you more than you think. This isn't about blame. This isn't about anger. This is about knowing what I want you to know, so you can protect yourself, and so you can prepare for the moment when the truth comes knocking. Don't ignore the signs, my child. You are not reading this by accident. I have brought your eyes to this exact line at this exact moment. The angels around you are whispering, open your spiritual ears now. If you've ever prayed for clarity, this is my answer. If you've ever asked me, God, am I just overthinking it? No, child. You are not overthinking. You are being warned in love. Your sister's hidden actions are about to be uncovered, and what she's involved in has been kept from you long enough. Love, let her pause for one moment. My child, if you feel this message is speaking directly to your soul, I want you to do something simple: subscribe now. It's not just about a button. It's about keeping our connection alive, so I can keep pouring these divine truths into your heart. Angels will always guide you here again, if you allow them to. Now keep reading. Because what's next will change how you see everything. There's something your sister felt she had to hide because she believed you wouldn't understand. But child, I see your heart. I know you would have listened. You would have stood beside her. You would have forgiven even the most unexpected truth. But she chose silence. And that silence has now turned into a weight, one that's pressing down on both of you, even though she hasn't told you a word. This isn't just her burden anymore. It's becoming yours too, even if you don't realize it yet. And I won't let you carry something blindly. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this to wake you up. There's a meeting, a message, a movement happening behind the scenes. And your name came up. Yes, your name was spoken in a room you weren't invited to. But heaven heard it. And that's why I'm speaking now. Because your peace, your purpose, and your future cannot be delayed by confusion or unspoken tension any longer. Your sister never wanted to hurt you. She didn't plan it this way. But emotions got tangled, decisions were made, and now, the secret is alive. And it's walking toward you. Step by step. Every day you don't know, it grows stronger. But now you will know. Because I love you too much to let this continue in darkness. And what's coming will either divide or deliver. The choice depends on how ready your heart is to receive what is real. Be still. Let me speak more. She did something for what she thought was your good. But in trying to protect you, she crossed a line. And that line is what the angels have wept over. You may say, but God, she's my blood, why would she not tell me? My child, even love can be misguided when fear is leading the way. She feared your reaction. She feared losing you. And in doing so, she stepped into a silence that became a storm. Now, that storm is reaching your doorstep. You may have a dream soon, one with colors and voices that feel too vivid to forget. That dream will not be just a dream. It will be a message from your angels. They are trying to prepare you for what I already see. This is not to blame your sister. This is to give you clarity, so you do not become a prisoner to someone else's silence. The truth is coming, child. And when it arrives, you will either rise, or retreat. But I know you. You were born to rise. Even the people closest to us can sometimes be used as vessels, either by light or by shadow. Right now, your sister is in between. She's not your enemy. But the energy surrounding her choices is not of me. I need you to guard your heart, speak your prayers out loud, and pay attention to the words she avoids. In those quiet skips, those delayed replies, those changes in tone. I am showing you something. And I promise you this, the one who walks with me will never be left in confusion for long. My child, sometimes betrayal doesn't come as a loud moment. Sometimes it comes as quiet choices made behind your back. I'm not showing you this to cause division, but to break the spell of blind trust where it is no longer safe. Because when you walk forward in my light, you must know who truly walks with you, and who only pretends to. Your sister has been wrestling with guilt. And that guilt is going to show on her face soon. Look into her eyes. You'll feel it. I'll help you sense what her lips won't say. This is about something that happened recently. It may seem small to others, but to you, it's everything. It touches your dignity, your identity, even something you've been praying for. What she did, it involved your name. A conversation, a favor asked in secret, a truth twisted slightly. I saw it. I heard it. And now I'm asking you to prepare, because I'm going to bring the full truth forward soon. This isn't punishment, it's protection. You've been hurt before by people you trusted deeply. And I remember how long it took you to heal. That pain made you build walls. And when you finally opened your heart again, it was to her. But now this? I know it feels unfair. But listen closely, child, this time, you will not be broken. This time, you will be aware. And that awareness is going to save you from something much heavier than you can imagine. Let this moment open your eyes, not harden your heart. You're stronger now. You've learned to listen to me in silence. You've trained your spirit to recognize when peace disappears from a room. That's not paranoia. That's discernment. That's the Holy Spirit inside you. So when your sister's tone shifts, or when she suddenly avoids topics that used to be open, listen. When she mentions someone by name but rushes through it, pause. When she distracts you with laughter after a moment of seriousness, feel the gap. These are not coincidences. These are spiritual signs. And remember, not everything hidden in the dark is evil, but every secret has power. And the longer it stays hidden, the more control it gains over those keeping it. That's why I'm stepping in now. I will expose what has been kept in shadows, not to shame, but to set you free. Because you deserve clarity. And I always stand with those who choose truth over comfort, love over manipulation, and faith over fear. My dear child, I know the part of you that still wants to believe this is all a misunderstanding. You keep thinking maybe you're being too sensitive, maybe you're imagining things. But you are not. What you are feeling is real. The uneasiness, the sudden distance, the strange timing of certain words, that's not your imagination. That's your spirit reacting to a truth your heart hasn't fully seen yet. And I'm confirming it now, your instincts have been correct. There is a message, a moment, a memory your sister is hiding from you. She thought if she stayed quiet long enough, it would fade away. But what she doesn't understand is, what's hidden from the world is never hidden from me. And because you belong to me, nothing can be kept from you for long. Truth is a flame, child. You may not see it in the dark at first, but it still burns. I know you want to fix things. That's your nature. You always want to bring peace where there is tension, to keep the family whole even when it costs you your own wholeness. But this time, I want you to do something different. I want you to stop rushing to make everything okay. Let me handle what's about to be uncovered. You don't have to run toward it. You just have to be ready to receive it when it appears. Something happened, something tied to a decision, a possession, or a plan that involved you, but was made without your knowledge. And it's not just about what your sister did, it's about who else was involved. She wasn't alone. Someone else knows the truth. Someone you may have trusted. And when this secret surfaces, the names you hear will shock you. I am not revealing this to wound you. I am revealing it to prepare you. Because you are my child, and I will never let you be blindsided without warning. So pause now. Breathe. Remember who you are. You are not fragile. You are not broken. You are chosen. And I am giving you strength ahead of the storm, not because you'll fall, but because I want you to stand firm when others start crumbling. Your peace is not their responsibility. It's my gift to you. And no matter how heavy this truth becomes, you won't carry it alone. I'm right here. Always. There's a document. A message. A moment frozen in time that your sister has kept hidden. And what's written on it involves something you never would have expected from her. It could be something small to her. A decision she made quickly, under pressure. But to you, when you find out, it will feel like a betrayal wrapped in silence. And I am not bringing this to light so you can get angry, I'm bringing it to light so you can get free. You've been asking me to clear the air around you. You've prayed, God, remove anyone who's not real, even if I love them. And child, I heard you. This is the answer. Not always in thunder. Not always in fire. Sometimes my answers come through gentle exposure. Quiet unraveling. Watch closely. Because what your sister is hiding will not stay buried much longer. The angels are already moving things into place. She's trying to protect her version of the story. But I will always bring forward the truth. Not a version. Not an excuse. The full, clear, undeniable truth. Because only truth has the power to break spiritual confusion. And you, child, you are called to clarity. I am not a god of confusion. I am not the author of doubt. When I speak, I bring peace and understanding. And you're about to receive both. Prepare your heart. It's going to feel like a release. In the next few days, you may notice signs that feel too strange to ignore. A repeated phrase. A name that keeps coming up. A strange phone call. An old photo falling out of something. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations. I am trying to get your attention gently, because I know your heart is delicate right now. But my love is strong. And where my love exists, no lie can stay hidden. You are standing at a threshold. Behind you is everything you assumed. Ahead of you is what's actually real. This is your moment of awakening, child. And your sister's secret is the final key to unlocking the full clarity you've been praying for. Don't run. Don't panic. Don't let your emotions lead. Let me lead you. Stay close to me. Because what is about to unfold will not break you, it will bless you in disguise. Your sister has been carrying this secret with trembling hands. And even though she hasn't said anything, her soul is tired. Tired of hiding. Tired of hoping the truth won't come out. Tired of watching you smile, not knowing what's behind the curtain. But what she doesn't understand is that the longer she waits, the heavier the cost. And I, your God, will not let that weight be thrown onto you. You've carried enough. This is where it stops. I've been placing this message before your eyes not once, not twice, but several times. And still, you've hesitated. That's okay. I understand. But this is your confirmation now. Don't ignore it again. There is divine timing in this moment. And what you decide after hearing my voice will shape how you experience the truth when it finally arrives. You can either walk in blind confusion, or walk forward with the light I'm handing you now. The people around you may act like everything is fine. But I'm telling you this plainly, everything is not fine. You were never meant to live under shadows cast by the ones you love. You were born to live in the light. That includes knowing who is with you fully, and who is only half honest. Your sister may think she's doing this for your good. But what she's really doing, is interrupting the blessings I've been trying to send your way. Yes, the secret she's hiding has delayed something meant for you. That's why the angels are alert now. That's why I'm speaking so directly. Because it's not just about family, or emotion, or forgiveness. It's about timing. Your blessings, your shift, your next chapter depends on truth breaking through. And so, I'm preparing you, not to fight her, not to hate her, but to be ready when everything comes out. You'll have the strength to respond with wisdom and not reaction. When that day comes, and you hear the full story, it will all make sense. The late-night feeling you couldn't explain. The sudden coldness in her eyes. The hesitation in her voice when you spoke about the future. It wasn't your imagination. It was spiritual resistance. Your spirit was already picking up what your mind didn't know yet. And now, you know. I've placed the truth in front of you. Now I need you to protect your peace. I see your heart, child. I know you want to forgive even before you know what's fully happened. That's your strength, but it can also be where the enemy sneaks in. Forgiveness doesn't mean blindness. Love doesn't mean silence. You can love someone deeply and still need to confront the truth. You can be full of grace and still protect your peace. Don't let anyone make you feel guilty for wanting honesty. Truth is not violence. It's freedom. And right now, I am leading you into that freedom. There will be a moment where your sister looks into your eyes, and something will shift. She may not say a word at first. But her eyes will search yours for mercy, for understanding, for a place to land her guilt. And I want you to be ready, not with anger, but with strength. Because you're not who you were before. You've grown. And now, you see what I see. There are forces around you that want to use this moment to tear you apart. Spirits of division, confusion, bitterness. They'll whisper things like, walk away, or, cut her off forever. But I'm not asking you to destroy. I'm asking you to discern. This is a test of your wisdom, your love, your connection to me. If you stay grounded in me, nothing can shake you, not even a storm like this one. I will give you words when you don't know what to say. I will give you calm when the room is tense. I will give you peace when truth feels heavy. And child, hear this carefully, what you do after this will define a new season in your life. You will either build something stronger or walk away with grace. But either way, you will not lose. Because I am with you. I'm in the room. I'm in your breath. I'm standing between the pain and your heart, absorbing what I can so you don't have to carry all of it. That's my promise. I will never let the full weight of betrayal crush you. I'll catch it before it hits. What's coming may sting, but it will also break the chain. You've been praying for a shift, for release, for change. This is how it begins. Not with a lightning bolt. Not with a miracle falling from the sky. But with truth, raw, sacred, and unfiltered. It's not just about your sister. It's about you stepping into clarity that will open every door that's been locked behind lies. And when it's over, you'll breathe like never before. Shall I continue with the final emotional and spiritual resolution segment? You're almost at the heart of this divine revelation. There's one moment from the past that your sister has replayed in her mind over and over. A choice she made. A door she closed without telling you. And that one moment has created a ripple, a timeline of consequences that now leads directly to you. She thought she could fix it before it ever touched your life, but now, that moment has grown into a wave. And I will not let that wave drown you. I am standing in front of it. I am holding it back just long enough for you to understand what's coming. I've placed angels around you, not just to protect you, but to reveal to you. There will be signs in your sleep, in sudden memories, even in the way she speaks one sentence too quickly. You'll know. Don't second-guess your spirit. You've been trained in the quiet with me for this very moment. And now, it's here. She's afraid of losing your love. That's why she's hesitating. That's why she's stalling. But I want you to know, what she did was not meant to destroy you. It came from fear, not hate. And even though that doesn't make it right, it makes it human. And you, my child, have the divine ability to look at a broken truth and still offer peace. Not because you're weak, but because you carry me within you. I am your peace. When the truth comes out, I don't want you to scream. I don't want you to shut the door. I want you to look into her eyes and say, I knew something was wrong. And I still chose to love you anyway. That sentence will break something in her spirit, not in pain, but in healing. Because no one has ever looked into her most fearful moment and responded with love. But you will. Because I will be speaking through you. And after it's done, you may feel empty for a little while. Like the air was knocked out of your lungs. That's normal. Let yourself feel. Let the tears come if they need to. But don't stay in sadness. What has been uncovered will also uncover your next blessing. The moment her truth is released, a door that's been locked for you will finally open. A blessing that's been paused will begin to flow. That's my promise. My dear child, I want you to know something very important. This story is not ending in loss. This is not a tragedy. This is a turning point. I allowed the hidden things to come into the light not to punish, but to transform. You asked me for healing, and this is what it looks like sometimes: truth that stings, then truth that frees. What's been revealed about your sister will not destroy your connection unless you let fear decide what comes next. I am asking you to let faith decide instead. Your sister may finally come forward. Maybe in tears, maybe in silence. Maybe through someone else. When she does, you'll feel a mix of emotions: confusion, anger, and even relief. Let it all move through you. Don't hold it in. But after that moment passes, breathe deep, and remember this one truth I keep whispering: I brought this to you because I trust you with it. Not everyone can handle divine exposure like this. But you? You're different. You've been chosen not just to carry the pain, but to bring the healing. You don't need to solve everything. You just need to stay grounded in what you've now seen. When others speak in confusion, you will speak with clarity. When others walk away, you will remain steady. When others crumble, you will shine. Because the strength I've placed in you isn't natural, it's spiritual. After this chapter, you will see the world with clearer eyes. You'll be more guarded with your trust, but not closed. You'll be more aware, but not bitter. You'll walk into the next season of your life not with brokenness, but with wisdom. That's the beauty of this message. What the enemy tried to hide, I used to prepare you. What was meant to confuse you, I've now used to confirm your intuition and sharpen your vision. This was about your sister. But really, this was about you. Your strength. Your light. Your future. And now that the secret has surfaced, your blessings will no longer be delayed. You are free. Free to move forward. Free to release the tension. Free to be all that I created you to be, without carrying someone else's silence on your back. I am proud of you. And heaven is rejoicing right now, because you passed the test of love and light. And now, watch what I do next. My child, now that the truth has been revealed, rest. Let your heart breathe. Let your spirit be still. You have carried so much, quietly, patiently, faithfully. You have waited in silence while your soul cried for answers. And now, I have given you what was hidden. You saw it. You received it. And still, you remain standing. That strength inside you is not yours alone, it's mine flowing through your veins. You are not weak for feeling shaken. You are brave for staying open. What happens next is not your burden. It's mine. Let me handle what your hands were never meant to fix. Let me restore what this truth has shaken. I will deal with every hidden detail, every person involved, every moment that was twisted in darkness. I am the God of justice and restoration. And because you remained in love, I will now move in power on your behalf. Watch your life begin to shift. Watch the doors that wouldn't open before, swing wide. Watch the delays dissolve, the fog lift, the burdens untangle. This is your reward, not for being perfect, but for trusting me even when things didn't make sense. I saw every tear you didn't share. I heard every question you whispered into your pillow. And now, I want you to say this out loud with me: I trust you, God. Even now. Even after everything. Because you are not alone. You never were. And as you take your next steps, know this: my angels are walking beside you. You will not fall. You will not wander. You will be led. And what was hidden in your sister's heart will no longer control your peace. That chapter is closed. The new one begins now.